I've got my last Birchbox. So if you want to see what I chose and hear about why I quit, then stay tuned. Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. Chloe, you might see come up the ramp behind me. She's taking the garbage cans out to the curb, and Bandit's begging. Oh, here he comes. He might start barking. There she is. And if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for checking us out. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being part of our YouTube family. So Birchbox got acquired by the company that does Beachly, and I was really excited at first, but things started going south pretty early on. From not getting notification emails that I could customize to trying to customize even without those notification emails and not being allowed to do so, picking my first item but just getting like this circle that wouldn't stop, that would just go on forever, and so it wouldn't register my choices, taking 4 days and 3 emails to do so. And then not with this one, but with the box before that, in one of the categories, you could choose 3 items, and those are samples, which I get, but there were only 3 choices, and one of them was foil packet shampoo and conditioner, which I don't feel should ever be in a box as part of a choice item or a value-driven item. I think those are free. They should be free. You should not be charging people or saying that they have a value to your box, because to me, they don't. I could be wrong, but I know a lot of you have said the same thing. So I did tell them I'm done. I'm not continuing with you guys. Like, I've just had enough. This is it for me. They didn't respond. What?
Nothing.
Okay. They didn't respond in any way to try to make things right. They were just like, oh, well, it is what it is, I guess. So I am done. I've heard similar complaints from people, either customer service or making choices and not getting their choices. I know Mary Catherine Loves Cats said that she would make choices and they would send her things that she had not chosen, which were nice things, but not the things that she chose. So I just think something's afoul over there, and I don't want any kind of commitment. And I think in order to choose everything, you have to make a 3-month commitment, and I'm not going to make commitments to any boxes that I feel are going south. Now, they do also own All True, which used to be CauseBox, and we all know what happened with All True before they were purchased. I'm almost wondering if it wasn't that All True was purchased by Beachly, but that Beachly and Birchbox were purchased by All True, because they are the kings of just bad customer service, closing up shop, not telling you, and now everything I see as their choices, there's almost in every category 2 or 3 things that we had gotten before in All True, which tells me it's old products that were sitting around the warehouse for over a year before they reopened their doors. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I personally wouldn't make a commitment to this company in any of its forms, but buyer beware is all I'm going to say about that. All right, now there is a foil packet that I did not choose right on top. I'm not sure what that's about. I certainly did not choose this. I certainly made it clear how angry I was about foil packets being in my box, but yet here we are with foil packets. So, again, glad I quit. My first item is by Huna, and it is the Revitalize Age Grace Face Serum. This is 30 milliliters or 1 fluid ounce. And honestly, in this category, there was nothing I really wanted. I was like, I don't really care about any of that stuff. I kind of like this company. I guess I'll get this. There we go. I believe this is a full-size item. It certainly seems like it is. And I think it's kind of pricey, so I was like, oh, whatever. Next, by Dr. Botanicals, is their Aloe Vera Superfood Eye Serum. All right, so as you can see, it's not even filled. And this is supposed to have 15 milliliters or a half a fluid ounce. It says this is for dry skin. It is natural skincare, vegan friendly, and it's a good brand. It's cruelty free, dermatologically tested, gluten and wheat free, and they are from London, England. I'm gonna guess this is a little bit bigger than a sample. It might be full size because it's an eye serum. Next, from Earth Harbor, we have the Marina Biome Brightening Ampule, and this is a sample size, but I love this. This is one product that I do love, so I was happy to see that as a choice. From Mineral Fusion is the Hydro Shine Lip Gloss in the color Japur. And that's a full-size item, so I wasn't mad about that. And I thought that was a nice color for me. And then last, by Kinder Beauty, is an eyeshadow cream, and this was in Confident Copper. Now, I feel like there was a purple that I chose. I don't feel like this was the color that I chose, but I could be wrong. All right, so it's very light, like it's not going to be something that's super dark. I have several different colors in this, and I do find that they are not super dark and that you really kind of have to build on them. But I do like the cream shadows. I feel like they do a nice job in kind of setting almost like using a primer. So you put it on, but it's nice and creamy. So when you put on those powdered shadows, it's going to kind of give them a little more oomph, I feel like, you know, if you put like a little shimmer over it. But that's just my thought. So this whole line, none of them are super dark. I will tell you that no matter how dark they look, they're not super dark, but I like them. I like that they're cream. I like how they go on. I like how they kind of just set that look or start that look. All right, so that is my Birchbox. Again, I don't know if they just threw in this time around because I was so mad and they think that that's going to make me happy. Absolutely not. They have a little card with some of the choice items, but you know, when you get your choice items, I don't think we all get the same choices, because last month when I only had 3 choices in the pick 3 category, other people had multiple choices. I saw Mary Catherine, again, because I know she gets the box, so I watched hers, and she read off a whole list of things that she had to choose from. She didn't get her choices, but she had a whole list of things to choose from. And I had 3 things, one of which being this exact thing, which I used. It was okay. It wasn't anything to write home about. I wasn't nuts about it. I got one use out of it, and I have very fine, thin hair, too. Again, I think that these kind of boxes, when they're giving you a sample, it should be something you get to use more than once, repeatedly, so that you can determine if it's something you like and would want in a full size. But that's just my thought. All right, well, that's all I have for now. This is the end of Birchbox. It draws the line here, and whether or not it will ever be back, I don't know. I think there's better boxes out there. All right, well, thank you so much for spending a little time with me. Please consider hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell, and hopefully I'll see you soon.